gonna do a thermostat. What you need to do is you need to remove the upper intake tube and then your engine cover. Okay, so you got your 8mm clamp there and 8mm clamp here, and you can wiggle it back and forth. And you also want to remove this hose. And you've got 2 fasteners over there. You just pull on it, get that off, and then the air engine cover, it has 3 of the fasteners on it also. You just pull on the corners and lifts up, and you got to take the oil cap off. And when you get it off, make sure you put the oil cap back on. All right, the thermostat is way down below. You follow the lower hose and you'll see it. Okay, it comes down that lower hose right there. Follow that all the way over here. And you got some heater hoses that go to it, the housing. So what you want to do now is you want to drain your coolant from your radiator or put a pan underneath the back here. And you want to remove the lower radiator hose clamp. Okay, right there, that one. All right, do that first. Then get your light down in there and shine it against it. And you'll see the lower. There it is, right there. See it? There's the bolt. There's the end, the lower hose. There's the bolt. Take that one out, and then you can go on top. You'll see the other one. We'll work on the bottom one first. You might want to remove the evap canister solenoid. Goes to that bracket right there, and it goes over here to the throttle body, by the throttle body. Okay, you got a connector. And you got another line on the end here that I broke off. So I'm telling you to take it out of the way because it's very brittle. And it goes into this line there. To get it off of there, you need to push this in and pull the line off. The connector, you lift the little tab up. And then for this, you just move the little lever over and pull it. And then for that, you need to bend it up a little bit so you can get access in through the hole. Right here, in there, for that bracket, so you can push that metal tab down in the center, and you can slide this solenoid off of there. All right. I used like a 3-foot extension to get to that bolt on the bottom, and then I'm gonna go on top, and you get to the top bolt through here. I'm on it right now, so all I'm gonna do is remove it. And I'll reach my hand down there and pull my bolt out, just like the lower one. Reach down in there with a long extended magnet, and pull the bolt out. I couldn't get my hand in there, so I'm using the magnet. All right, there's the thermostat. I'm gonna reach in down there with a pair of pliers and pull it up because it might be hot. There's the new one. I'm pretty sure this one was stuck closed, so overheating. So I'm gonna put it in there. But first I'm gonna make sure my surfaces on my housing's clean and then my base is clean. And I'm gonna put that in there and I'll put my little housing back over the top of it. And I'm gonna start my bottom bolt and then I'll feed my top bolt in with my magnet. Okay, I got the bottom bolt started. And then the top hole line's pretty straight. So then I put my bolt down there with my long extended magnet. And I turned the magnet and I got it started and I pulled the magnet off of it and the bolt stayed there. So now I can stick my long extension down there and hand thread them in until they're snug. And then I'll tighten them up. What worked best was a 2-foot extension with an adapter at 1/4 inch, and I put a 1/4 inch swivel 10mm on it. And that worked the best because the upper bolt on the thermostat housing points up directly along the back side of the block. And you need to have that little bit of an angle in there so you can get in there and get on it straight so you can start it. And make sure you thread them in with your fingers. Do not just get it, feel like it stopped and then put your wrench on it. Do not do that. Make sure you thread them in a couple turns, okay? So now I got upper and lower bolts tightened. Now I can put on my lower hose and my clamp. Okay, thermostat 2 bolts are in there. Them are tight. Put your lower hose on, put your clamp on, tighten it up. Put your canister purge valve back in there, solenoid. Put your engine cover back on. Put your air induction tube back on. Fill it full of coolant. Start it up, let it run. Keep an eyeball on it, make sure it don't overheat. Make sure the coolant's flowing through here to this tube all the way up to there. Kind of like automatic bleeds it. And hopefully that's it. If I helped you do the thermostat, that's awesome. If you could help me out by subscribing, I appreciate it. Thank you.